not for me, I think for anyone, to be very vulnerable with. But the character asked that of me, and he made me, and I dare say us, feel very safe.
Hi, Anamaria.
Hello, very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure to talk to you and to talk about this movie that your performance is very strong and very important for the movie. I want to ask you, what attracted you to this project and to your character, Maria?
Oh, well, the story attracted me, and the fact that it was written by my friend, I think, played a part in it. I had met Goran years ago, and we always wanted to work together. And that was an amazing gift to me, because I got the script and the offer, and I couldn't say no to this. I didn't know what part I was going to play in the beginning, but I loved every single one of them. And then I had to fall in love with Old May Maria. I had no choice. And it became dear to me, and I hope I made it justice, because it's not just a simple negative character. You have this incursion in the past that kind of opens a much more deeper understanding of why and how she became Old Maid Maria, a witch.
Yeah, and then you see the transformation, because when you first see her, we see her as a monster, and then in the end I was like, oh my gosh, she's so lonely, I'm sorry for her. I felt sorry for her. And what was like that transformation, that makeup that you had to do it? How much time do you spend on that?
Easy peasy, 4 or 6 hours. Every single morning. I mean, morning for us means 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. So when the day broke, we could be on set. It didn't feel difficult. Now when I look back, I don't know how we did it. I have no idea. It was long days, it was quite demanding, the whole process, and becoming Old May Maria. But then we had this moments of going back, and that was incredible for me, because it gave me time to breathe and to explore this other world, and they are set hundreds of years apart, and so I had time to do something else, not to be only, I think it would have been at some point, I think it could have become a lot for me to carry on physically, I mean. But it wasn't the case, and the schedule was brilliant, actually, because it helped me to, move in and out of the character.
Yeah, that's amazing. I really like it. And this approach that you have, like she being the monster, and then you see the loneliness. What was the approach that you have with Goran when you got to that point?
Well, it was a constant dialogue. We just, it's trial and error. It's there. There's a certain atmosphere on a set, and with this specific story, because it was so intense, I think we all came with our backstory and charged emotionally. So when the day started, we were already speaking the same language, and just a few words between us, but we're on the same page always. I understood what he wanted. I think the story that he wanted to tell, and I hope I played my part in it. But it was always very harmonious. Goran loves his actors. I've never seen anyone watching the monitor. Actually, it's on the sly. I watched him watching other actors. I've never seen anyone looking with more love at his actors. He's not going to be happy with me probably saying that. He was mouthing the words, and he looked at the images like a child. It's incredible. And seeing that, I think as an actor, you give it all, when you're in front of the camera, knowing that you have such a beautiful soul, creating and watching you. I think I would put myself in his hands as an actor, and this is not an easy thing. not for me, I think for anyone, to be very vulnerable with. But the character asked that of me, and he made me, and I dare say us, feel very safe.
You did a really good job. I just want to thank you so much for your time. Pleasure to meet you. A lot of success, and thank you so much. Bye.
Cheers.
If you like this video, don't forget to comment, to like, and subscribe to our channel right here.